Hi everybody, welcome to our beautiful July summer here in Michigan and in Greater Lansing. You're listening and watching to Leap Weekly, where we discuss this week's latest and hottest economic development news and initiatives. My name is Bob Trezise, and I'm President and CEO of Lansing Economic Area Partnership, LEAP, which represents Greater Lansing, Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton County, Michigan. So let's get right to it. We have a bunch of fun news. I read a really interesting article this week, and it's about becoming a global economy and recruiting global talent. And in the state of Michigan, we've had a 32% increase over the last 5 years in international students studying in Michigan. This is according to a study done by Global Detroit. And the total number of international students studying in Michigan now is over 32,000 people. But what's interesting is that it has over a $1 billion economic impact on our economy in Michigan every year. And it's just another reason why we need to continue. When we think about growing population, when we think about attracting big, growing global companies, they require global, sophisticated talent at all skill levels. And attracting foreign students and foreign brain power is just one way of addressing those two issues. So in relation to that, last Friday, LEAP, our new economy division, held a brand new business pitch competition along with the Refugee Development Center here in Lansing. As a reminder, Lansing speaks well over 60 languages. We're the 4th largest refugee center in America. This is a hotbed for entrepreneurs and for good people and for future doctors, which we met there. So this event targeted kids of that are going to be new Americans here in the Lansing area, and there were about 75 kids. They were split off into a number of groups, and their mission was to create a new business, a business plan, a prototype, a business pitch, a booth, and there was interpreters there, and it was an absolutely marvelous and inspiring day. We did meet with kids who said through their interpreters, I'm going to be a doctor someday, I'm going to be a business owner someday, I'm going to grow jobs someday in our region right here in Lansing. We gave away quite a bit of money. Thank you to our sponsors and to LEAP. Thank you to the Refugee Development Center for allowing us to utilize the facility and connecting us with their clients. It was a marvelous day, and it pointed to a very, very bright future for us all as far as economic development goes in our Lansing region. So I got to give a little, fist pump, and it's beautiful out, hot weather, dry, sunny, and feeling good about economic development. I can tell you right now that LEAP is working on 3 really quite significant projects throughout the region that are very exciting. Naturally, I'm teasing you because I can't really say what they are, but they're very important and could be very, very substantial, and I appreciate our team partners who are working with us on those projects right now. I'm also continuing to have to say a big congratulations to City of East Lansing and Meridian Township for coming ever so much closer to getting the Costco new store underway. Costco only selects about 5 stores a year in the United States, and they've selected one of the hottest and growing economies in the United States, that would be us in Lansing, for their new store. So we're excited about that. There was a huge jobs report nationally last Friday, so the economy is going great. There's nothing to worry about. Michigan is just slightly ahead in real wage growth nationally. American Airlines this week started their daily flights to Washington, D.C. out of the Lansing Regional International Airport here. And LEAP has been notified that this fall we're going to receive multiple big international awards for a couple projects that we've been working on. So I can't say more than that. There'll be the official announcements this fall, but it's been a great week, a very positive and optimistic week in economic development. I want to point out this month's Business Monthly, which is put out by Tiffany Dowling and M3. This is really a great magazine. This month's edition focuses on the FRIB and the cyclotron at Michigan State University. Of course, the FRIB is one of the great machines literally being built in the world right now. And LEAP has Accelerating Capital Initiative and Partnership, which is developing North America's #1 particle accelerator private industry sector around these incredible machines at Michigan State University. University. And there's a big conference this fall in September that people from around the world are coming about this entire FRIB and the overall accelerator effort worldwide. And LEAP is playing a role in that, along with many other local partners here. But this magazine really details all of that. It's absolutely fascinating and shows the future of our very bright high-tech economy here in the Lansing, Michigan area. And I urge you to take a look at the Business Monthly magazine. Finally, I have to take two personal notes here and say thank you and to two very important people. One is Keith Lambert. Keith Lambert is our Tri-County manager. He's been here at LEAP for nearly 3 years now, and he has handled all projects in our Agricultural Development Committee, our regional EPA grant, and a lot of Under the Bridge patronicity crowdfunding campaign along Michigan Avenue at US 127, corridor improvement authorities here in the city of Lansing. He's worked on a variety of projects, did the Spartan Motors project with City of Charlotte down in Charlotte. And Keith has announced that he has taken a great new job. He is going to become the Economic Development Business Attraction Director for Charleston County in South Carolina, which is an amazing area, and we are so happy for Keith. I'll miss him so much, but Keith has done a lot for LEAP and a lot for our region. So Keith's last day is July 29th. We're going to have a little farewell party for him in early August. We'll send around notices to all of our LEAP members and partners. But if you get a chance, say congratulations to Keith. We'll bring in somebody. We'll do a process, and we'll bring in outstanding talent. LEAP is an amazing talent portal, and we will bring in an outstanding individual and carry on with that important work. But today we want to say thank you and good luck and much happiness to you, Keith Lambert. You deserve all that you are going to enjoy in your budding career. In addition to that, I want to say thank you to my great friend and partner for a number of years now, Brian Priester, who's been the publisher and president of Gannett here locally, otherwise known as Lansing State Journal. And Brian has been an important member of the LEAP Board of Directors. Pretty much from its beginning. LEAP and Brian and I have sat together on the Community Foundation Board. I know Brian sits on many other boards as well. You know, I've worked with a number of publishers over the last 25 years and CEO and presidents at Lansing State Journal. I mean, Brian is, there's really no comparison. Brian stuck. Brian was here all the time. He cared deeply. He was involved. He was friendly and concerned and cared. And by the way, he put together a tremendous newspaper that is doing very, very well. And I'll say it once again to everybody out there, you know, newspapers are kind of a threatened species, and we're very, very fortunate to have a very good newspaper here that explores the facts and does hard-nosed stories, but also does tons of stories that are supportive of economic development and our region's future, and wants our region's future to be bright. And Brian provided that mentorship and guidance to make sure that, you know, that the newspaper overall was a shining light for us all as far as those things go. And Brian has accepted an incredible new job with Gannett. He's going to be publisher, president of Michigan.com, which is all of the Gannett newspapers statewide. Brian will be moving down to Detroit. It includes the Detroit Free Press as well as the State Journal and many other publications. And Brian will be leaving at the end of July to do that. But Brian has been a great friend to me, a great friend to economic development, has put together a tremendous newspaper. He deserves this promotion. He's the best person for it. I think the world of Brian. So Brian, to you, thank you for all you've done for us and the support, and good luck to you, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody, that's it. Enjoy this hot, beautiful, delicious July summer, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks.